And seeing the multitudes, he was moved with compassion for them, because they were harassed and scattered, as sheep having no shepherd. 006:009 Then he says to his disciples, "The harvest indeed is great, but the labourers are few. Pray therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth labourers into his harvest." Chapter 10. And calling to him his 12 disciples, he gave them authority over unclean spirits, so as to cast them out, and to heal every sickness and every infirmity. 010:011 And the names of the 12 apostles are these: first Simon, who is called Peter, and Andrew his brother; James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother; Philip and Bartholomew; Thomas and Matthew the publican; James the son of Alphaeus; and Lebbaeus, surnamed Thaddaeus; Simon the Canaanite; and Judas Iscariot, who also betrayed him. 010:012 These 12 Jesus sent forth, and charged them, saying, "Go not into the way to the Gentiles, and into a city of Samaritans enter not; 010:013 but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as ye go, preach, saying, 'The kingdom of Heaven is at hand.' 010:014 Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse lepers, cast out demons. Freely ye received, freely give. 010:015 Provide not gold nor silver nor brass in your girdles, nor bag for the journey, nor 2 coats, nor sandals, nor staff; for the labourer is worthy of his living. 010:016 And into whatever city or village ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence. 010:017 But when ye come into the house, salute it; and if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. 010:018 And whoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words when ye go out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say to you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. 010:019 Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be therefore wise as serpents, and simple as doves. 010:020 But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to councils, and will scourge you in their synagogues. 010:021 And before governors also and kings will ye be brought for my sake, for a testimony to them and to the Gentiles. 010:022 But when they deliver you up, take not thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that hour what ye shall speak. 010:023 For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father that speaks in you. 010:024 And the brother will deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child; and children will rise up against parents, and cause them to be put to death. And ye will be hated by all for my name's sake. But he that has endured to the end, the same shall be saved. 010:025 But when they persecute you in this city, flee into the other. For verily I say to you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man come. 010:026 A disciple is not above the teacher, nor a servant above his lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his teacher, and the servant as his lord. 010:027 If they called the master of the house Beelzebul, how much more those of his household? 010:028 Fear them not therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. 010:029 What I say to you in the darkness, that speak ye in the light; and what ye hear in the ear, that proclaim upon the housetops. 010:030 And be not afraid of those who kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul; but rather fear him who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. 010:031 Are not 2 sparrows sold for a penny? And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father. But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. 010:032 Fear not therefore; ye are of more value than many sparrows. 010:033 Every one therefore who shall acknowledge me before men, him will I also acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. 010:034 But whoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father who is in heaven. 010:035 Think not that I came to send peace on the earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. 010:036 For I came to set a man at variance with his father, and a daughter with her mother, and a bride with her mother-in-law, and a man's foes will be they of his household. He that loves father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loves son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that does not take his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me. He that finds his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. He that receives you receives me, and he that receives me receives him who sent me. He that receives a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receives a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whoever shall give to drink a cup of cold water only to one of these little ones in the name of a disciple, verily I say to you, he shall not lose his reward. Chapter 11. And it came to pass, when Jesus made an end of commanding his 12 disciples, that he departed thence to teach and to preach in their cities. And John, having heard in the prison the works of the Christ, sent by his disciples, and said to him, Art thou he that comes, or look we for another? And Jesus answering said to them, Go and report to John what ye hear and see. The blind receive sight, and the lame walk. Lepers are cleansed, and the deaf hear. The dead are raised, and to the poor good tidings are published. And happy is he, whoever shall not be offended at me. And as these were departing, Jesus began to say to the multitudes concerning John, What went ye out into the wilderness to behold? A reed shaken by the wind? But what went ye out to see? A man clothed in soft raiment? Behold, they who wear soft clothing are in kings' houses. But what went ye out to see? A prophet? Yea, I say to you, and more than a prophet. For this is he of whom it is written, Behold, I send forth my messenger before thy face, who shall prepare thy way before thee. Verily I say to you, among those born of women, there has not risen a greater than John the Immerser. But he who is least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Immerser until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent seize upon it. For all the prophets and the law prophesied until John. And if ye are willing to receive it, he is the Elijah that should come. He that has ears to hear, let him hear. But to what shall I liken this generation? It is like to children sitting in the markets, who call to their fellows and say, We piped to you, and ye danced not. We sang the lament, and ye did not beat the breast. For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say, He has a demon. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, Behold, a glutton and a wine drinker, a friend of publicans and sinners. But wisdom was justified on the part of her children. Then began he to upbraid the cities wherein most of his miracles were done, because they repented not. Woe to thee, Chorazin! Woe to thee, Bethsaida! For if the miracles that were done in you had been done in Tyre and Sidon, they would have repented long ago in sackcloth and ashes. But I say to you, it will be more tolerable for Tyre and Sidon in the day of judgment than for you. And thou, Capernaum, that wast exalted to heaven, shalt go down to the underworld. For if the miracles that were done in thee had been done in Sodom, it would have remained until this day. But I say to you that it will be more tolerable for the land of Sodom in the day of judgment than for thee. At that time Jesus answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, that thou didst hide these things from the wise and discerning, and reveal them to babes. Yea, O Father, that so it seemed good in thy sight. All things were delivered to me by my Father, and no one knows the Son but the Father, nor does any one know the Father but the Son, and he to whom the Son is pleased to reveal him. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden light. THE END OF chapters 8 through 11 of the Gospel